Hey guys, it's Bright. Tonight we're here to go over some of the highlights from Gypsy Rose's live stream that she did. I was all done filming for the day and I thought, okay, that's enough. And then I watched some of these clips and I had a visceral response to some of the things that she was saying. And just at this point, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, it's making me a little salty at just the amount of praise that she's receiving. As a side note, in the start of this video, please go watch Becca Scoops. If you wonder why people are anti-Gypsy Rose, please go watch Becca. Watch the videos that are on Becca's channel. It lays everything out perfectly, documentary style, sticks to the facts, a little bit of commentary sprinkled throughout, and it is just really, really good content. But I think it sheds a light. So either way, if you're interested in what she's up to over on live, talking about she is Native American, she's talking about Turkey, she's talking about Chads and all kinds of weird stuff. If you're interested in that, then please keep watching. Alright, you guys, so let's start at the top where she introduces Ken as the one, the only Chad. This is just, the joke is over. It's not funny anymore. It was cringy when you said it the first time, and now it's just, it's old, and can we move on to the next thing? But let's watch the first one and then go from there. And please pay attention to Ken's face, his response, and also please take note that she is making sure that she is on camera with her orange juice because that's what she's been craving. And you know, here's the thing, in my opinion, I think that Gypsy Rose is reading pregnancy books and what to expect while you're expecting, and she's just taking that and applying it to her weird fairy tale persona that she puts out on socials. But before I get sidetracked, let's watch this and then we'll go on to what else happened.
Alright, everybody, introducing the one and only, the Chad himself, Cringe! Alright, let me get closer.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, I'm just babbling.
So obviously, peak immaturity, peak cringe, peak, you know, these people are supposedly about to be parents very soon. And I realize that there are a lot of red flags with Gypsy that I could go into right now, but let's just talk about these two people that thrive off of internet drama and internet attention are about to be parents. And I think it's very clear she's going to use this child to her own advantage. There is no doubt about it. She might not want her child on her reality show, but I absolutely believe, and it is my prediction, this child is going to be all over social media. If this child is lucky, Gypsy Rose might blur the child's face, but I think she's going to justify showing the child on social media when she's not showing the child on her dumpster reality show.
But like, do you know, I'm going to give you a quiz. Do you know the difference between Cajun and Kunax?
I've never even heard of that second word, so what'd you say it again?
Kunass. So it's not a cuss word, guys. This is a term. Alright, so Cajun is a culture, but Kunass is like redneck. You know?
Okay.
So number one, he looks very annoyed with her. I think that's pretty obvious. Number two, I do not see this ending well with Gypsy and Ken. I think it's so obvious that these two, like, you don't need to be a body language expert or somebody who is, you know, super intelligent when it comes to how two people respond when they're with each other to realize that these two are not, this is not a genuine relationship that we're watching unfold on social media. This is something that Gypsy now has him under her control because she is pregnant, if we're going to go with that narrative. And I think that she knew that getting pregnant was a way to lock him down. What's he going to do? Leave, and then she's going to come to social media and cry about it, and then have her crazy fans go after him? I mean, she knew what she was doing.
If you watched the last episode last week, when I was packing my things at Ryan's apartment, there was a baby onesie that was a Star Wars Baby Yoda onesie in the closet. And so you're just throwing it in different places. I don't get it. So anyway, I bought that onesie when Ryan and I had went to Walmart, and I just thought it was cute. Like, I'm like, oh, this is so cute. When we have future kids or whatever, when I want to get it for my future kid. I was not pregnant at that time, but I like the little onesie because I'm like, what happens if that's so cute. What happens if when I finally do get pregnant and we have a kid, they don't have this for sale anymore? So I bought it. And I even talked about that in an interview that Ryan and I had did, I think back in February, it may have been February, we did an interview where him and I were on the couch talking, I think about the prison confessions, maybe. I think we were still doing promotion for the prison confessions at that time. And he actually mentioned, he's like, yeah, she's even buying baby clothes and stuff like that. So, I mean, we talk about that. But I think people were kind of shocked because it's like, I am pregnant now. And they're like, well, was she pregnant before? But no. I just wanted to buy it because I thought it was cute.
Okay, so with this clip, my question is, if you were buying clothing for a future child, then why is it that you were so quick to make sure that you took a plan B when you thought that you might be pregnant with Ryan? If that is supposed to be what is believed, why was a plan B taken so quickly and called girl dinner? Remember that? I don't believe a word she says. I think this lady is literally so actually, and I hate to say this because it's kind of breaking my own rules, and I usually try to like not use language like this, but I think that Gypsy Rose is so deranged. She believes her own bullshit. And there's a lot of people that believe it because she says it, and they don't do their own research and tie in the parallels from what she was doing years ago versus what she's doing now. Again, go watch Becca Scoops. It's all laid out there. It's very clear that she is still nothing more than a grifter that is riding high on what she's able to obtain from people on social media, whether that is clicks, likes, attention, admiration, donations, sending roses and stuff in these live streams. It's all just such a train wreck. Let's go. She talks about a memory she has with her mama. Oh Lord. Is it orchestrating her murder or something else? Let's see.
For Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Is that right?
Yes.
For Christmas dinner, y'all eat gumbo?
Yes.
For Thanksgiving, you eat gumbo?
Well, I mean,
On a random Tuesday, you eat gumbo?
Well, here's the thing. Like, I grew up, when I was living with my mom, we didn't do the whole turkey dressing, cranberry sauce and all that Thanksgiving-y stuff. We didn't do a meal like that.
Okay.
So growing up, that wasn't like a thing. Like, yeah, we celebrated Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving, call your family, whatever the freak. But actually, the actual meal, we didn't have all that. So I went to prison, and like for Thanksgiving, a church would donate turkeys to the prison, and so they would serve the turkey that was donated with pumpkin pie. So I didn't start getting a Thanksgiving meal.
Okay, so she got turkey when she was in prison, but going back to the gumbo thing, you had a feeding tube. So if I'm understanding this correctly, you can't get gumbo through a feeding tube. So what are you talking about? You used to have gumbo. You would have gumbo for Thanksgiving? This is yet again, like, the lies just like stack on top of one another. Or is she going to say, oh, during Thanksgiving I didn't have it? Like, can you give gumbo through a feeding tube? Can someone confirm down below that's in the medical field? Tell me if I'm wrong. We have 3 more clips to get through. This is where Gypsy is claiming that she has Native American on her dad's side. Again, I never heard this until now. Have y'all heard of this before? I don't think that this has ever been a big part of what she has talked about, and in my opinion, I'm not going to believe it until I see proof. I've never heard Rod talk about this, but let's hear what she had to say.
What do you think? What do you think you got?
Well, I know on my dad's side I have Native American. The tribe that we belong to is called the Biloxi Chitimacha.
That's a name.
It is. And so I know I have Native American. I mean, other than that, I really don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, like, my mom was Cajun. My dad's Kudak,
is like a nationality.
Cajun. I don't know. Cajuns are culture all over this house. I mean, I would think Cajuns and came from
That's like
Canada.
saying I'm Southern. I'm Southern. That's
I'm Southern. That's what I am.
Do a DNA test, because I just don't believe you. Number 2, I think it's hilarious that Ken is more entertained by the dog than hearing what Gypsy Rose had to say.
Next to you, Ken.
Ken, the one and only Chad himself.
Stop saying that.
I know. Okay.
Ken is obviously over the whole Chad thing. Like I said, it's not funny anymore. It's not quirky. It was never funny. But the fact that she continues to rinse and repeat it just really goes to show her lack of creativity, and the fact that she still acts like a 14-year-old girl.
You nom-nomming on me?
Yeah, I don't know what the nom-nomming means. Can't relate. Find it very cringe. Nevertheless, that's what's going on with Gypsy and Mr. Ken. I watched those clips and I had a visceral response to a lot of it. The licking the lips, the just fabrication of it all. And I wanted to share it with y'all. So that's going to be it. Now I'm actually done filming. So for now, if you like the video, please leave a like in the comments. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.